beautiful angel.
I want you to have this money. It's just my little way of showing you how much I love you. I am not one of those people that verbalize love. I put mine in action.
True love is priceless. You cannot buy it with money. Even if you assume that she is a product, she is the most expensive product on earth. And I so much believe you do not have the money to purchase that product. True love is all about true affection, care, and respect for each other. You don't just front money as the only reason why she should accept you. And that is why I'm here, to let her know what a true love means. I only want her to give me the chance to prove to her how much I love her and things I could do for the sake of our love.
You come in here carrying flowers, talking about true love. So let me ask you this question. All your caring and all your loving, you think that pays her bills? You think your love and your caring puts food on her table? That costs money. You come here carrying flowers, talking about love and care and all that. But let me ask you this. What can this flower do for her? Will this flower put food on her table? Or can this flower pay her house rent should the landlord decide to chase her out of the house? Can this flower buy her clothes or put a roof over her head? In as much as you try to do all this romanticizing, you need to understand one powerful and truthful factor. Money is the fulcrum of life. Money is important. And I am not speaking this from a place of bragging or anything, but I'm telling you the necessity of this and how much she needs it. It's not about what you bring, it's about what impacts in her life, what is important to her. That is what real love is. Me sharing my hard-earned money with her, telling her how much I care about her. That is love. There is no material benefit attached to this. This is real life. This is not novels. It's not telenovela. The world is a cruel place. The world is a place that requires money to even survive. And before you can even start doing love with a woman, you need it. That is what I have to tell you, my man.
I won't say I'm disappointed, but if not that I am raised in love, which whoever that is raised in love is expected to be highly respectful, I would have said that you make more sense whenever you keep quiet. I do not want to blame your misconception, hoping that I am willing to use flowers to pay her bills. Perhaps use these flowers to give her money to make her hair in replacement. No, far from it. I have never expected a shallow-minded people to understand me, but she is indeed a woman of knowledge and dignity. I hope she will understand my essence of carrying this flower. If you take a very good look at the flower I am holding, you will see that this is rose flower, and rose flower is one of the most beautiful flowers in the world. My essence of having this flower with me here is because flower signifies beauty, and I am reminding her how beautiful she is in and out. That is not just it. If you take a very good look at flowers, you'll see that when you plant the seed, it germinates. This is me assuring her of continuous love, not just from me to her, but to our unborn children, and our children's children, our grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and generation to come, that love continues. That is why the growth of flower continues. I know you shouldn't be surprised about that. The life of flower also signifies the life we are about to make together through God Almighty, because we are going to have children. Do you think I am ending there? No, 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 no. Just take a good look at this flower. It has different branches, but joined together as one. If you look at it with deep understanding, it is showing unification. This branches serves as our children, her and me. And being wrapped up together means that we are together as one. This is how I am showing her as a symbol of how I am going to unify our family. That no matter how much we are, with this flower as a symbol and how I package and arrange it, it shows that I prioritize peace and unity. And I use this flower to unify our relationship. So it's completely far from all your thoughts thinking that I am bringing this flower to use it in buying clothes and making hair for her. I do not see her as a hungry woman. I do not see her as a woman that is put in the market for a man to come and purchase her with his money. I can never look at this beauty and elegance and see her like a mere beggar. She can never be Almajiri, whom is begging for alms for people to help her. She is indeed more than that. This is a woman that works for her money, remember? Only thing I owe her is respect, care, and affection. Anyway, I think that is the major reason why you see the rich, whenever they get married to a woman, they feel comfortable to cheat outside because they have that insecurity. Perhaps the woman is with them, not because she truly loves them, but because of their money, because they throw all sorts of money for her. She still have, they always believe that even if they cheat or they do whatever they feel like, that she has reason to stay with them because of their money. What about me? If I am in love with her, I will be extremely careful, because I know that all I could offer to her is that love, that care, that affection, so I will never gamble with it. And if she accepts me, I will be the happiest man on earth. The entire world will know that she did not accept me because of my money, my look, or whatsoever, that she accepts me because she truly loved me. That is the definition of genuine love. That is the love I want to offer to her and I want in return, not the love that showers money.
Favor, there is something you need to understand. You see men like this, they live in a fantasy world, thinking that everything are all roses and flowers. This man right here, you might have all the good intentions in the world, but if it does not impact on her life, then your words has no meaning. Listen to me, Favor. You can have all the good intentions in the world, but there's a difference between having good intentions and actually materializing the intention that it benefits the person you're having it for. And that is where I come in. His love, his whole picture of love, does not benefit you in any way. That is what you need to understand, and that is what some girls need to understand. They need to understand that I have this money. This money, I did not come from a wealthy family. I came from a poor family. I worked my way from zero to the level I am now. I suffered and I toiled for this because I know how important this is. And I made this. And I said, let me share it with the most beautiful angel in my life. That is true love. It is not when you come with flowers, professing all you need to profess. That is not what love is. Many people out there, they try to paint rich people as the bad people. But we are not bad. We are people that suffered for our money. We toiled from level zero. We came from poverty and struggled to wealth. And in all the sufferings and the prices we paid for money, we'll still come and say, let me share this with the most beautiful angel in my life. That is what love is. It is practical, young man. What I want is to secure her future. What I want is for her kids never to suffer on this earth. What I want is for our children to know that their father toiled and suffered so that they will live like kings. You see, most of you think that marriage is all this courtship and relationship. It is not. The strongest fulcrum in a marriage is its sustenance. And what sustains it the most is money. Because it is highly expensive. Even to be in a poor marriage is highly expensive. So, when I tell you that you need to go and get your life in order, first, before you start looking for love, I say it with all sincerity and with all honesty. Be a man before you can be a man to her. No matter how much you want to paint it, no matter how much you want to twist it, the bottom line still remains that in the absence of money, love cannot exist. In the absence of power, of strength, your woman can never feel protected. You see, love is not enough. It is never enough. What holds marriages, what holds unions, what holds bonds together is the assurance of the future. What is she assured from you 5 years from now? What will your children eat? Where will you live? Have you stopped to think of all that? Young man, do not pursue love alone. You need money. Make money and then treat her like an angel.
Let me act as if I did not hear your first contradiction where you said that your love does not center of money, but what you flaunt is money. I do not want to go back to what I have said before, because sometimes when somebody's head is like a stone, it takes a whole lot of time for a person to understand a simple story. I had to remind that even the finance is not permanent. What I am building is a union built on love, and love that lasts forever. The fact that we are on era of money does not mean that every age and era is all about money. You people are monetizing relationship and the relationship is not lasting. This is the era that we are seeing a whole lot of relationship where the wife takes the life of the husband, a wealthy man. This is the era where we see on countless occasions where the husband uses the wife to renew his riches. Why? Because it was not built on true love. A true testament of true love is you admitting the fact that I have good intentions towards her, but you, with your shallow mindset, you believe that I could not have a happy home because I am not as rich as you are. And you understand that because I am working that I could not make money or whatsoever. No, it's far from it. I do not see her as Almajiri, as a mere beggar, as one who needs a man in her life only to give her money. No wonder you see whenever the rich cheats in his marriage, the wife will be left with no option than to stay, because those are women who do not understand the true meaning of love. These are women who only want a man to provide for them, and even the man has high rate of insecurity that I gotta cheat if I want to cheat, because the woman I am with, I provide for her. I have bought her, I have enslaved her. She cannot leave me because she does not have hope because her parents are poor. But that is far from the true love. True love has to do with true meaningful connection, which is built on respect and dignity. Have you ever imagined why the poor barely cheat? Because they believe that the only thing they can offer that woman is that true love, and they try to do their best in that true love. The rich does not believe in that. Now, talking about spending money on women, that is where the base of prostitution started, when men begin to offer money, not care and affection to their women. And with time, some of them uses the heads of those women to renew their riches. That is for those who are ritualists. Even those who are not ritualists, they use that money to subjugate the woman. Because of the money they offer to the woman, they believe that they have bought the woman indirectly, and this woman does not have value, does not have care. You've never told her what you are going to do in her life. Rather, you are here flaunting money. I want to have a love with her that is beyond money. Our love It's not that love that they say until demise do us apart. But it is the love that continued even when we are not in this world, where money does not matter, the love continues.
I am super impressed on how you express your love for me. You even offered me money, believing that that's all I want in this relationship. And also, you brought this money, believing that is what I want in this relationship. Well, that's it for most ladies. But I am that virtuous and working class lady who believes in self-respect and dignity. I believe that every woman should work and also support in a relationship. We shouldn't also rely on our men. And that is why you see most broken homes. Because if love is centered on money, when there is no money tomorrow, there won't be love and respect. I'm sorry, you cannot afford my pride. And if you're looking for where to donate your money, you can go to orphanage homes. I think they need you there. When I hear you speak about love, I also learn from it. And what marvels me the most is when you talk about inner beauty. Rose flower is the most beautiful flower in the world. And you also made another illustration saying that as this flower is being packed together, it signifies unity. And I am a woman of peace and unity. It is indeed true that knowledge is power. But are you sure you are going to stick with your words? Or you are just saying all this to get to me?
I am that man who is very emotional. I understand how it feels whenever I got betrayed. And so therefore, I'll be the very last man on earth that is going to betray someone else. I am that man who means every bit of the word he says. I am that same man who will never take your love for granted. I am that man who is not after your body. I am that man who loves you from the depth of my heart. Please, I beg you, accept this rose flower as a sign that you are accepting my love. Don't say no to me, please.
Come and take a walk with me. Challenge your wildest dreams. No more fear. Follow that shining star.
Everything felt like a dream to me. I never believed that this is reality. Wake me up and tell me I was sleeping.
If you think this was a dream, then I would love to lie beside you so that I will sleep forever and never to wake up from this beautiful dream of love.
I've been watching you over there. It's about time.